everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are back again, another car ride, because we seemingly love doing these for some reason. Well, Aki's got a bunch of topics, so we're going to run through them like we did last time. Yeah, Aki, kick us off, man.
Hope everyone's well. I mean, there's a few topics, international break as well. I just wanted to go through a few things that we've not released a video. We just thought about just do one and we just get our points across. I think the first one, the England game, you're not a fan of international football, are you? England game as well.
Hate it, bro.
Yeah?
No. I don't like friendlies and qualifiers.
Tournaments, yeah?
Tournaments I watch all day long.
Okay.
Watched every game of the World Cup, watched every game of the Euros, I loved it.
What do you make of, this is obviously something that we obviously back, being South Asian, British and all that, and Muslim as well, from Tottenham, Jed Spence,
you know what?
becoming the first Muslim to play for England men's team.
It's one hell of an achievement. Massive congratulations to Jed. I didn't even know he was Muslim.
No.
I saw it. I think Faithful Ballers or Nudgem or one of them accounts posted it, and I was like, once, and I was like, Jed Spence is Muslim, and I was like, you know, for someone who's had such an up and down, yeah, 50. Oh yeah, we're on 50. I don't trust cameras in the middle, but yeah, like for someone who's had such an up and down career, and injuries and bad form, and you know, when he was in that Spurs side, initially when he broke through, he was alongside Kyle Walker, who was untouchable, undroppable, right? So I'm happy for him. I think as a Muslim, I think it's well overdue.
Yeah.
I honestly can't think of anybody but saying that, I honestly can't think of anybody who would have done it before him, because I don't think the levels were quite there. But you know, years gone by, look at some of the talent we've had. Like,
I mean, with Spence, I'm not too sure, like his background. He's a Muslim and stuff, but when it comes to his background, it's kind of I'm not going into it. But if you think about it from a South Asian kind of Muslim as well, there's a lot of talk about it as well, that they're not getting a lot of opportunities, but if there's a way of someone being Muslim getting into the team, yeah, why not? Because I think I even watched a reel on Instagram. Harry Kane mentioned it as well, saying that he watched him grow, develop at Tottenham.
Yeah, I saw Harry Kane's and little talk that he did.
Yeah, give him the cap as well. Like again, Harry Kane, he didn't obviously mention the Muslim part, but he doesn't need to. But at the end of the day, it's like it's someone getting a cap. It's his first appearance as well, and every single person who's an England international, yeah, they deserve it. I mean, if your performances are really good, yeah, and it looks like Tuchel has been impressed by him as well, he's given the opportunity. Now, obviously, for Spence is to kick on and get more appearances in.
Where he's still at Spurs, isn't he?
Yeah, he's still at Spurs. Yeah. But I wanted to like. There's a name that I watched the game yesterday. Was it yesterday, the day before? England. And there's a name that everyone's talking about, Elliot Anderson, Nottingham Forest. So I've not noticed this guy. I've just seen it on Twitter, and I watched the highlights and stuff. England game, not obviously just him competing stuff. He looks like a decent player.
Yeah, very good midfielder. The thing is, right? And look, Elliot Anderson as well. First 2 caps for him. Again, congratulations, massive achievement. Came through Newcastle's Youth Academy because of the whole PSR thing last season. He was one of the weird PSR deals. You know, when like Everton sold a player to, like, you know, all them dodgy weird deals that happen.
Where did he come from?
He went from Newcastle to Forest.
Oh shit.
For 40 mil.
How old is he?
He's like 23 from England.
Would you take him instead of Wharton or Blaber?
No.
Right?
I think Wharton's class. And Baleba, I think, is midfield three. I think all three could work.
In a midfield three.
Yeah. I think all
But
three.
are they not similar type of players?
They are, but
Wharton more box to box, isn't he? In a way.
yeah,
We
then
can
you
play
could-
six as well.
that's what I mean. You'd have Wharton sitting
Yeah.
deeper, and you'd have Belabor and Anderson sort of going up and down.
Yeah.
But look, we're never going to play midfield three. So,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
I mean, talking about obviously.
And by the way, just on Elliot Anderson, 2 England caps, 2 England appearances, 2 man of the matches.
yeah.
Like, fair play to the kid.
Talking about United as well. Laurie Whipple put something out about Andre Onana. Apparently tomorrow he's signing for Southampton. So obviously, and you mentioned Sir Jim Ratcliffe, our minority investor, who owns 28% of Manchester United.
You mean our saviour? Our saviour, Sir Jim.
Co-owner. He's co-signed Onana's exit. What do you make of that? Because everyone's kind of making out that he needs to be involved, but then he shouldn't as well, because we've got a team there as well.
I don't, you know what it is? I think for me, international break, there's a load of bullshit stories that have come out, excuse my language.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a nothing story. Like, the Glazers have co-signed things before. Look at Marinakis.
Yeah.
That dude's just done a madness.
Yeah.
Got rid of Nuno, he brings players left and right.
Yeah.
Even though Gibbs White's release clause was paid, he cancelled the deal. Like, I don't think it's a massive issue. The one thing I will say on that is if Jim was backing Onana like out to get out of the club, we should have got a goalkeeper.
You know what it is.
We should have got a starting goalkeeper.
You know, for me, is that he should be involved, but I think what's happened is maybe Amrin's mentioned it anyway to Brady and Wilcox, and they've all read it, and he's thought, you know what, forget it. I'm gonna WhatsApp basically Jim Ratcliffe.
Send Jim a couple of gifts of
Yeah.
Onana dropping the ball.
That's it, and then he probably contact from there. I think again it's a non-story. But going from obviously Sir Jim.
But the thing is, I think to me it doesn't sound like the decision's been overridden, because everyone knew they were trying to get him out.
Yeah, but I think in terms of like
United weren't secretive about who they wanted out.
I think when it comes to priorities as well, yeah, it should have been a midfield, but they wanted 2 10s and a striker instead of a midfielder. And I think with Amarin was more, okay, I want a keeper, I want Martinez. And maybe these guys said, you know what, you need to get rid of obviously Onana.
Well,
Whereas Wilcox had said,
Cunha was a release clause, yeah? I'm just thinking back to, all the things we've seen in the past couple of weeks with Amarin talking to players. Cunha was a release clause. Let's say we got Delap. Emmy, obviously he had verbal talks with and agreements with. Let's say we get him. And the guy from Bournemouth, Semenyo. Maybe Semenyo was first choice and then Bryan was second choice.
I mean, I'm not talking about from Amarin's point of view. I think what it is that there's been more of a chat with Wilcox and Amarin, and there's something that's not obviously been agreed, aligned together, and what's happened is that Amarin's obviously gone to Ratcliffe around him and thought, you know what, I want Amarin out, literally, help me out here. Do you know what I mean? These lot, not Amarin.
I know what you meant.
Oh, no.
I just thought I'd jump on it.
But whereas obviously these lot are saying, no, it's not priority. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Because
But that's it, innit? Like, the priority
knowing
wasn't...
these lot, they would have left Amarin obviously on the bench or whatever. Because I don't think Amarin would do that. But when it comes to Wilcox or whatever, they're not asked by it. But I think Sir Jim Ratcliffe, because he's cost cutting as well, he's probably thinking, you know what, yeah, that's fine.
Onana's on big wages.
I'll basically go sign it.
This new kid, Lemens, I don't even know what his wage is, but I doubt it's over 100 grand a week.
Talking about Sir Jim again, cost cutting, money, finances, and all that kind of stuff. New stadium. I think it was Nathan Salt that came out with it yesterday, and it's non-negotiable that Jim wants the tent, basically, the circus tent, and obviously I think he was covered mostly, managed to get through into it. And there's a few interesting lines in there as well, because I've been mentioning it for months now. This stadium deal is part of it's basically at the stage
It
where
hinges on about 100 different things.
you know what it is. It's not even at the stage where it's on our phase 1. It's literally on phase 0.10.
Yeah, it's.
But that's all
The
it
thing
is.
is, it's like, and the thing is, I said this at the time when it was unveiled and all this stuff happened. Remember when it happened? There was there news of a protest or something was going on amongst the fan base, and they brought this news out, and people had their views rightfully and wrongfully, and certain people don't like it. Some, you know, whatever people's views are, we could go over that all day long. But look, it's just one of them things where it's kind of like, when I don't see when it's going to happen. I don't see how it's going to happen, because it's part of a government regeneration project.
They even said it on the did you read the article? No. So it even said on there.
Busy.
It even said on there as well that there's still doubts on who the architect's going to be, because it's not been appointed. At the same time,
Norman Foster was the architect.
No, so he's been brought in just to draft plans.
So he's wait, what? So
basically, Norman Foster is Jim's best friend, yeah, in a way, yeah. He's all basically. It's like me saying, "This is my dream house. I've designed it, yeah, but I've got no land, no nothing like that." That's what Norman Foster has done for Jim. So Jim has
this
set up.
plan was unveiled. This model was created.
You know that model is going to be changed.
No, I know that. But like, you would assume the people that, if you get a draft design done and you then unveil that to the public, you would assume the person that did that design that got unveiled to the public would be the guy that designs the project, right?
Yeah, but you know
that doesn't make sense. I don't know. I mean, look, you're in the architect world. I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't know how this works.
You know the way I see it is that him unveiling the whole design is a mess. In a way, a message saying, you know what, this is something that we can do. Yeah, we need investors to do it as well.
Well, it was also a way to shut up protest, wasn't it?
At the same time, yeah, this is what people need to understand as well. That tent's never going to happen, because as high as it is,
I saw something about apparently this tent alone is going to cost 400 million.
Yeah, but at the same time, the Freightliner land is going to cost you 400 million.
Well, they're quoting that Jim apparently wanted to pay 40. That'll get negotiated, but if it's anything like Jim's transfer deals, we'll probably end up paying 450 for it, right?
Yeah.
But so I just want to put this into perspective, because people are talking about 1 billion, 2 billion, 3 billion, whatever it is. Tottenham Hotspur built a stadium for £1 billion. Yeah? When did they open that stadium? Was it 2019?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah? 2019. Look at the cost of living since then.
It's gone high. Levy even said it as well.
Yeah, it's gone massively
He
high.
said it himself that obviously it's going to go higher. Now, you mentioned obviously the 400. That's 800 there. Let's just
That's
say,
what I mean, that's 800 million just there.
and these lot are saying that it's going to cost 2 billion.
So you're talking nearly 3 billion?
So still 1.2, let's just say 2 billion.
Yeah, 1.2.
1.2 billion is left to spend on the stadium. No chance. It's going to go up to about 4 or 5 billion.
Especially if you're looking at 100,000 seats.
Yeah. And this is the thing.
Is the
you know,
rumour.
like, people keep saying to me, oh, the tent's fine. No, it's not fine. That's a hazard.
See, the thing is, I don't mind it. The one thing I do mind about the tent is how high the trident thing is.
You know what it is? Yeah? And people are forgetting this as well. You know, the when the first article came out, the trident is the tent. Yeah? It mentioned in there that you can see that from from Liverpool, basically. Yeah? Now, when you go to Liverpool, you can't see shit in Manchester. So imagine how high that's going to be.
That's what I mean. Like, that to me, I was a bit like, well, that was the part of it I didn't really.
This is the interesting part. Yeah. What flies over every other day over all traffic?
But that's what I mean. It's going to affect flight plans, or.
It's not. they can't affect the flight plans or whatever. You can't do that.
I don't know if they're
Because
gonna
that tent's
make
not gonna
it
move.
like flipping 28,000
can't-
feet.
They
or
can't
whatever.
change it height. They can't change a plane's journey.
But that's what I mean.
Which way they
So
go.
there's
What happens?
that little spiral, what's it called? Steeple.
No.
It's called a steeple.
You know what's gonna happen is that tent is gonna get either lowered down to a point where it's not a tent. It doesn't
Wait,
look-
hang on. Is the tent gonna be that high, or the spike thing gonna be that
the
high?
spike and the tent. It's all one thing.
No, but what I'm saying is, the tent's not gonna be like a dome over the area. The tent's just gonna cover the area, and the spike thing's gonna be that high.
No, the spike is the tent. It's part of the tent.
Yeah, no, I know that, but what I'm saying is that, like, to me, that'll end up getting lowered. But I also, when it came out, I was a bit like,
I know what you're saying.
I don't really get the design
height
behind
of
it.
the height of the spike is going to be that high.
Yeah, but that should
from
be getting-
Liverpool. But if you lower it down, does it become a tent still?
No. This is
Because
what I mean.
how low can you
I
go?
like the idea of the tent,
Because what it is,
especially if it's going to be like, if that tent's going to be over the stadium and it's going to be like a fan interaction zone and stuff like that. I like that idea, but like, I don't know.
No, this is what I'm trying to explain to you. You lower that spike down, it doesn't become a tent.
That's what I mean. It's just like a dome.
Yeah.
It's like a flat roof.
The only way you can do it is it's gonna be like a duvet over a stadium.
Yeah.
As a cloth over it. That's all it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the Champions League thing, innit?
That's what it's gonna be. So this spike thing that people are thinking, yeah, it's gonna happen or whatever, it's not gonna happen.
Well, that might not even happen at all. It might just get a completely different stadium.
You know what I
You
mean?
never know. Like,
Yeah. So 400 for that.
no, to me,
no chance. It's a massive hazard. People don't understand it. It's a massive hazard.
It's weird because everyone's like, oh, it's a
You know,
great
if you
design,
take
it's not
out,
really that.
look, if you take out the tent, yeah, that stadium can happen. That stadium can happen.
Yes.
Yeah. But if you take the tent out, it can happen. But apart from that, at the moment, no. But moving on, because I don't want to really sit and just talk about a lot of the same thing. I think the next big one was non-related football, but it's INEOS Energy ending the UK investment.
I'm not surprised. Not from an INEOS perspective. I'm not surprised because the country's a shithole.
Do you think as well?
I just hope INEOS Sports ends their UK investment and does one as well.
But do you not think it's more of a hidden message, like we're not going to invest in the UK?
Well,
Because to be honest with you, yeah,
look, they'll go to America. Fucking local governments will
forget
probably
that. Let me just
pay for a plant
let
and
me get my
they'll
point
get loads
out.
of tax write-offs.
Let me get my point out. With Jim Ratcliffe, yeah, if you think of it, is underneath Cranston Trafford, it's obviously the shale pipes in it for gas and oil. Yeah, that's what my opinion has always been about that. That's why Jim wanted to get involved with United. In a way, he's more or less saying, you know what, we're going to exit because the government are not helping me out with this shit, with this
maybe.
funding or whatever. This is
That's what I mean. The US government probably will.
Yeah.
So it might be a tax move. It might be something that is cost cutting, but it maximizes profits.
Because it might, you know,
they're in the profit game.
It might not be a football related kind of news that United fans want. Yeah, but it
One thing I do want.
It could be as well.
One thing I do want from all this is now that Man City have destroyed the Premier League, and now that Man City have somehow agreed.
Before we get to the Man City, yeah, let me just state a few things that mentioned in the article of the INEOS. So the whole move to US is costing them about 3 billion. That's
They easily make that. In the US,
Yeah.
they make that back.
the thing is, that 3 billion could have gone to the stadium.
Yeah, but again, like, we knew it wasn't going to be Jim's money.
Yeah.
And the thing is, again, it's
INEOS.
the way INEOS is split
Yeah.
up as a company. You've got
Exactly.
INEOS Sports, you've got INEOS
Yeah.
Energy, and the thing is, why would INEOS Energy pay for it?
Yeah.
Like, to me, and this is my point about Man City now, is Man City won the case.
Before one second.
Oh, no.
Sorry. The last part is INEOS Group Holdings profits before tax was 407.8 million euros. It's been dropped.
They're now making a loss, I think.
Yeah, 71.1 million euros. That's a massive drop.
It's the economy though, isn't it? Like, look, everyone's going to feel a loss. No
Yeah.
one. Look, we are. I will not even say we're on the brink. We're in a global recession.
Yeah.
The US market it's
Yeah.
heading that way, and the thing is, like I said, whether it's a local government, whether it's Trump's
Yeah.
administration, so whether it's a state governor or it's the president himself, there will be some sort of deal in there to get INEOS into the US, open up some plants, create some jobs, basically kiss some babies and wipe some asses and have a nice PR and create, do you know what I mean, and get a little boost off that.
Yeah. Right.
That's what I mean. It might cost them 3 billion, but how much are they going to make from it?
Yeah, true. Next one. This is your background. Manchester United and the Premier League ATP case.
Yes, this is where I was going. So, the one thing I do want from INEOS now is, now that Man City have won the ATP case, now that the appeal has been thrown out and agreed that no one's ever going to talk about it ever again, I want an INEOS sponsorship.
With United.
Make it 150 million a year for 10 years. Kit, flipping, just do the work, like, just put it on steroids.
Yeah.
And you know what? Then you can be like, yeah, you know what? We've got this extra revenue coming in. We're sweet on PSR. We're sweet on FFP. Let's go blast it in the market.
But
Let's just supercharge it.
He is being devil's advocate, yeah, and being realistic as well. Do you think it happens with INEOS sponsoring United?
No chance.
Why?
If it was going to happen, it would have happened by now.
Just like the shares, if you want shares,
We've
you would have
just
shares by now.
opened a brand new training ground. Yeah.
Yeah. I heard tweets people saying they should have.
I don't know. It's still the Aeon complex, isn't it, or whatever it's called? Is it not Aeon anymore?
That's sponsors ended, isn't it?
So what is it now? Just Carrington.
Carrington, yeah.
But that's what I mean. Why wasn't there an INEOS deal there?
They've already
INEOS
lost
training centre.
They've already lost a few sponsors with the training cases as well.
But this is what I mean. Like, there could have been an INEOS forget sponsors and training kits. I think that's stupid. But I mean, it's a money maker, fair enough. But like, who buys a training kit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know. But what do you make of the Man City and the Premier League
I'm not surprised.
ATP? I mean,
surprised.
you even predicted this as well.
I called it from the start,
Yeah.
and I am ever more confident now
With the 115 charges.
that the 115 charges will be swept under the rug.
So basically, they won't even get a punishment, or do you think they'll get a minor punishment?
Right. I said this when it all came out. As a brand, Manchester City are so valuable. Right? They're the Centurions. They're the 4 in a row. They're the most recent treble winners. They got Pep. They got all the Hollywood names.
Yeah.
They got Pep. They got Haaland. You can't relegate them. So everyone that had that flipping relegation fantasy, it was never going to happen, right? So they've been smarting up, kids. I'm sorry, but be realistic about it. I thought maybe they get a fine or a transfer ban or something of that set. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think it'd be that extreme. Like, there was a theory that me and Ronnie had in the Discord that was like, they'd get a points deduction, but it'd be like 10 points or 20 points every year for like the last 5 years. So it doesn't really stop them winning the league, doesn't really stop them getting into top 4. So they still get, do you know what I mean? The Premier League still gets the Man City rub, but it still slows them down a bit.
Yeah.
And that's my opinion. So that is the extent of the punishment I think they'll get. Other than that, I think they walk free.
Yeah.
I don't think Pep Guardiola would still be there if they weren't. And I know there's issues with Pep and teams he's been at, and we're going to come on to that now. Because I think we should move it on to that little fixture on Sunday.
The Derby game.
Derby day.
Apparently there's about 8-9 players injured.
City got
Man
loads.
City, yeah.
Marmoush is out.
Do you think we win the game or side here?
Yeah.
I think we steal it.
You know what it is? The job's a free hit.
Yeah.
Because anything can happen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I remember when we were the top dogs and they were nobodies in the league and they were beating us with 10 men at Main Road. Or like, you know, things like that. It's, emotions are going to run high.
Yeah.
All sets of fans are going to be up for it. Pep's going to be up for it because Pep knows what that game means. Is Amrin going to be that up for it? Like, you know how Ollie was?
Yeah.
Like, Ollie understood it. Jose understood it.
I mean, Amrin beat City when he was at Lisbon.
Oh, he destroyed him.
At here as well. So I'm just hoping Sesko starts now.
Bro, that Amrin City, that Sporting City game was the game we all looked at like, oh my god, we're gonna win the league. Oh my god, we're gonna be sick.
Yeah, but I think this is where Amrin needs to get his finger out of his ass. Start Le Mans, because obviously we can't start obviously by bringing there. He needs to put a really good team on and put Sesko front.
I said this earlier today in the Discord.
Because you can see we got potential there.
There's so many reports. There's so many reports coming out that Sesko trains really well.
Yeah.
Sesko does this. Sesko has a great attitude. He's just played back-to-back 90 minutes for Slovenia.
Yeah.
Slovenia?
Yeah.
Wherever he's from.
Yeah,
He's just played 90 minutes back-to-back for them guys in the international break. So don't tell me he's not fit enough to do 90 minutes, Ruben. Because he's done 180 in the space of a week. You can play him on Sunday.
Yeah.
You know, like, at least start him and give him an hour. Because the frustrating thing for me is when Sesko's not on, so when it's someone else in the 9, we cross the ball.
Yeah.
When he comes on, we stop crossing the ball. He's 6'5".
Yeah.
Just cross it.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know. I agree with you, Sesko should start. Le Mans, I'm 50-50 on.
Okay, who are you starting, Bayinda or Le Mans? Pick one.
I'd start Tom Heaton.
No, you don't want to get a game, is he? Be
Jeddah.
realistic. Be realistic. One of a minute.
The thing is, right, the issue is...
No explanation or whatever. Le Mans or Bayinda?
If Bayindia is not going to
Le Mans or Bayinda?
Well, if Bayindia is not going to be the number one,
no, pick one.
Then you have to go with Le Mans.
No, pick one.
You have to do Le Mans.
Pick one, Le Mans.
Le Mans.
Or Bayinda.
That's what I'm saying. You have to do Le Mans.
Yeah.
For the long term of it. The issue I have is, if he then plays and we get battered 5-0, what's that going to do to his confidence?
Forget the confidence, forget the fans.
It's not like
whatever.
no, forget that. I don't care about the, well, I do care about the fans, but I don't think he can play.
Look, take everything out of the picture. Yeah, blank sheet, paper. Who you starting, Le Mans or Bayinda?
Le Mans? You
Le
have
Mans.
to.
The 3 defenders.
Ooh, Delay,
Yeah.
Maguire,
Euro. 4 midfielders.
Well, 2 wing backs.
Yeah, 4 midfielders.
Mazraoui back yet?
Yeah.
Dalot Mazraoui.
Dalot and Mazraoui. Are you wingers?
Yeah. They'll be wing backs.
And then Bruno and
Mount's injured, Cunha's back apparently, so God, I don't want to start with Guate.
I'm doing Casemiro and Bruno.
I do Casemiro and Kobe.
No, I don't think he starts that. It's going to be Casemiro and Bruno. And the 210s is Ahmad and Mbama. And then you got Sesko front. I think Cunha being out, he's not going to risk him starting him.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't start Cunha. So my thing was Casemiro, Kobe, Bruno and Bremo as the 10s, and then Sesko up front.
So not Ahmad starting,
I wouldn't know.
considering he's the one who won the game last time.
He's been in great form, but I don't know. Look, Ruben Amorim's flipping.
You're fucking worse than me. But yeah, right. Lineups are done. Score prediction.
I hate this part.
I think 1-0 United.
2-1 United. Sesko gets them both.
I think 1 United.
But I think let's end it there. It's been a blast. We've had a laugh. We've talked about all number of different topics. So you lot, let us know what you think. Get your score predictions in. Derby days on Sunday. Put your score predictions, put your lineups, whatever. Put them in the comments. You want to join in the Discord? The link's there, because we do have a laugh in there sometimes, and it's just a bunch of lads. It's just a bunch of football fans. Like, no, nothing too serious. Just a bit of banter.
The guy that turns up on your parties, dropping the hit, got me Haraami, coming to see like a